Hello, hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am loving life freely. I am a full-time reseller on multiple platforms and I love what I do. If you are brand new here, welcome. If you're returning here, thank you so much for returning again. I appreciate all y'all so much. I would only be running this YouTube channel because of you. So big heart out to all of you guys who continue to watch my videos and hopefully they're a benefit and a blessing to you. We are doing some souls today, guys. I went ahead and combined 2 weeks into it instead of doing one last week because honestly I didn't have time. And because there were small sales, again, at the beginning of August, I went ahead and just combined 2 weeks. There's some whatnot sales in here as well. And at the end of this, you guys do stay tuned because I'm going to share with you why I think you should watch soul videos. Alright, let's dive into the sales. And again, stay tuned for the end. Alright, you guys, we are going to do souls. I decided to combine 2 weeks worth into salts. First of all, I've been very busy. So getting a salt video out last week actually didn't work. Plus, I had a couple days last week where I wasn't feeling well. So I decided to combine 2 weeks in here. So this is like the 11th roughly to like this last Sunday. Alright, you guys, let's dive into this. I'm super excited because I'm selling kids pieces on eBay, guys. I was actually watching a wet soul video. And actually stay tuned after this video, after we doing sold to you guys, because I'm going to share with you why I really think that we should be watching sold videos. So anyway, with kids pieces, guys, my COG is around $1 or less on my kids pieces. So when I make anything that's like over $4 or $5 in a sale, I'm making really good money and profit on those kids pieces. This particular one was from a box. And my COG in this was around $1, and you see that it sold for $9.60 at 20% off. I had listed for $12. I do bump it up a little bit for offers, and then I'm always running at like a 20% off, 25% off, somewhere in there on eBay. So that allows for them to receive a sale, and then if they want to counter with an offer, depending on what the offer is, I either accept or I counter. So anyway, great profit on this piece. Really happy with it. And I'm really glad I listed kids pieces. And again, we'll talk about that more in a minute. Alright. Dockers, guys. I did list these. I don't typically list Dockers much anymore in men's because they just don't sell. But this one was brand new with tags. And it was a Flex Smart or Smart Flex. And it was a really good size. These were listed for $25. They took the 20% off offer. And they sold for $20. I was very happy with this. Again, my COG was $3 on this piece. Alright, Les Johns. You guys, this was one of those boxes through Boutique by the Box that I bought probably a couple years ago. My COG on this was back when I was buying the boxes where the COGs were high. You know I don't do this anymore. I have them for well over a year now. And my COG was $20 on each of these pieces. And I did this because I was seeing other people selling Les Johns, and that came and went very quickly. Les Johns, the popularity of Les Johns did not stick around for very long. And unfortunately, it took me a lot longer to sell these. Most of them I've made at least a little bit of a profit on them. This particular piece, it sold for $20. I did not make a profit on this one, but I did get some of my COG back. And I wanted to move this piece because I've had it for so long. I was okay with losing $5. It was better than not making any money in it at all. Because by the time we take the fees off of it and everything with the $20, I probably made like $15, $16, $17 in this. But again, I was okay with that because I wanted it moved. I still made at least 3/4 of my COG back, and I can now reinvest that into something else. Okay, guys, I don't know what it is about Everlane, but men's Everlane is selling again. Pants and shorts. I'm super happy with this. $35, 20% off. They took the $28 offer. More Everlane out the door. You'll see a couple more here coming up. Alright guys, Old Navy. This was one of those items that I had in that thread-up boat clothes box that I bought a year and a half ago. It's been sitting in a bag thinking it wouldn't sell because it's Old Navy. I've been hearing so many people talk about how Old Navy does so well, especially if it's a good boho piece, the good size. I could not believe this. It doesn't have boho factor to it. It's got tiered on it. And it's a very basic white dress. Beautiful dress. I triple checked it to make sure there's no issues with it. And because of the size, I decided to list it, and literally within the next day, it sold for $24. No, sorry. It sold for $15. She sent me a counter offer on the $24, and I accepted the $15 because I paid $1.05 for it, guys. So, I am not sitting in Old Navy anymore. I am most definitely listing it. Alright. Vineyard Vines, another kids piece, guys. Again, my COG on this was $1. even once I took care of the shipping, I didn't take care of the shipping, but they incorporate shipping in your fee when you do eBay. Y'all know that. So even once they did the fee and all that, I still made like $6 on this piece, you guys. So still really great profit on a piece like this. Normally I list items like this for around $10. That way I can do the discount if they want to counter. Even if they countered at $5, I would still make $2 or $3 profit in this piece. So I'm very, very happy with that. Alright, again an Everlane piece, you guys. This one sold for $28 on this item. Again, $8 on these for the Everlane. Let's jump on over to Posh. I actually made some sales on Poshmark. Okay, you guys, this was another one of those items that was actually in that thread-up boat close box from a year and a half ago. It's been listed for a while, but I've been going through my old inventory and just double-checking and listing it, not just on certain platforms, but every platform, and this sold. We are up on coat season, and I am starting to sell more and more coats and sweaters, and not just in men's and women's, but in kids, too. As you saw, my first item on here was the kid's jacket. Alright, this was tech here. Again, I paid $1.05 for it, so really, really good profit on this. I don't pass up on things like this, guys. If it's a good piece and I paid $1 or $2 or $3 for it, you bet I'm going to list it. Is even if this only sold for $12 or $15, you're still tripling your money in an item, and you're gaining back money. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't list things like this from boat clothes boxes, but I do because it's worth it for me. Alright, Levi's. I don't typically sell a lot of Levi's, but I don't have a lot of them listed. This one, I don't remember where I got this item from. I either paid $1 for this from a denim box in ThreadUp a couple years ago, or I paid $3 for this. Either way, for $17, I still made a very tidy profit on this item, so I was super happy with it. Okay, I've been selling more bundles on earrings. This particular one, now when you bundle 2 or more, it's $30. When you bundle 3 or more, it's $35. You do get free shipping. And even with my COG, my profit, not including the COG, is $7 on each of these pieces. This is why I love selling jewelry. Now my jewelry is fashion jewelry. It's not sterling silver, it's not gold or anything like that. But even at that, guys, for $1, I'm still making good profit. I usually say $1 here, but most of these items were less than $1. Some were even 50, 60, 70 cents. So really, really good profit on jewelry. Okay, another great men's piece. This one here, I sent out some big offers over the weekend to try and clear out more inventory because we're really trying to clear out some old inventory upstairs. Somebody took a $17 offer. I paid $3 for this item, so I was really, really happy with this. And guys, I've been getting really, really positive feedback on all my items. It's just people just enjoy my service. I package very well. I don't just throw items in a poly mailer or a box. I've never done that, and I never will. To me, customer service is very important. I even receive items from Whatnot and other sellers through Poshmark and eBay. They literally just throw clothes in a poly mailer or a box. If you do that, that is your prerogative with your business. For me, I don't like receiving my items thrown in a poly mailer or a bag. I like to know that's protected. The reason why is, and I know I don't mean to go on a rant here, but I'm just kind of sharing with you guys. I have received clothes even in poly mailers where the outer bag was ripped open, but because it was put in another bag, it was protected. I've received items in boxes where the boxes were completely ripped open, and because they weren't put in anything else besides just what was in the box, the items came and they were almost damaged because they were literally just put in a box. For me, my customer service is putting it in a bag, and then putting that bag in a poly mailer or in a box, so something happens to out of the bag or box, the item is still protected, that protects the customer's items. That's just who I am, and that will never change. And I like getting items being protected in my boxes when I buy stuff too. So I just wanted to kind of put that in there. It's been a big topic of conversation in the reseller community for months now about how to package things. I personally think if you want to provide good customer service, you should package properly and at least put a thank you sticker or note or whatever. However you choose to do that, that's how I do my customer service. And the only time I get negative feedback on anything, guys, is if I made a mistake in the listing, if I missed a fly, and then I always make it right with the customer, always. Other than that, I get really good reviews. Okay, I just want to note on that about the shipping, you guys, because it's been just a big conversation in the community. Alright, this was another gal. I was doing a Poshmark live, you guys. And, she was in my live, but she was not seeing any items that I was showing in the live that she liked. She had a particular taste, which I totally get. So I let her know, hey, I have a bunch of items listed in my Poshmark closet. Please feel free to jump over there, take a look, and if anything works, you let me know and I'll offer you a deal. So she did. She messaged me on Poshmark, hey, I like these 2 items. What kind of deal can I get? I sent her my normal deal for bundling, free shipping on these 2 items with a certain price. And without my COG, I made $7 a piece on each of these. You all know that my jewelry, my COG is super low. So these are really great quality items for her fashion jewelry. And she loved them and she got a good deal on her bundle. Alright, next item. These are Nike, another men's piece, guys. These were Nike shorts. Somebody accepted the $17 offer on these. So another great men's piece out the door. And the last but not least on Poshmark, you guys, I was so shocked with this order. I never sell blazers. I don't know what it's about blazers, men's or women's, but they just do not move for me. So when somebody accepted a $15 offer on this blazer, I was woohooing all the way to the printer. I'm telling you. I was so elated that I finally sold a men's blazer. I could not even begin to tell you. Again, my COG in this was probably $3.50. It's usually around that time back when I was doing the men's boxes. That's where this came from. It was around $3.50 for the men's pieces. So again, really great profit on that item. Even though it's only sold for $15, guys, for $3, I still made triple my money on that piece. So yes, 100% I'll list it. Alright, let's jump over to Whatnot, and I'm going to show you my sales from the 11th to the 18th. Now, this may not seem like a lot of money to you, but let me explain to you why it says $26. I've been doing some really discounted auctions on kids, men's, and women's to clear out old inventory. My husband and I have talked about it. We're both in agreement. Sell it for $1 or $2 or $3. Clear out some old stuff so we can make room for some new stuff. So, I've sold quite a few items, but it's $26 because I've been selling them so inexpensively to clear out some old things and bring in some new stuff. So I'm actually very happy with this number here. Very happy with what is moving. Offered some great people some great deals to bring in some new things. Got some new customers. And so yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the end of this video. Let's close this out. Okay, you guys, I hope that seeing what sold was a blessing to you. Let's talk for just a quick moment or two about why I think we should watch sold videos. For me, I know one of the reasons why I watch them, and I think it's the same for some other people, but not every reseller does sold videos, and I really wish that more of them did do sold videos. And one of the reasons why is because there is so much information that happens through sold videos. One, you see what people's comps are. You see what their COG is, right? Not the comps, but the COG. You know what they bought it for. That is if they share it in their video. I know I always try to. That way you guys know the difference between what I bought it for and what it actually sold for. Because the point of solds is to know that not only what you're buying, but you're actually selling items, right? Which is another point in why I'm saying sold videos are important to watch. And I think if you're a reseller and you have a YouTube channel, it's important to do sold videos for people so that they see not only styles, but brands, what you bought it for, what it sold for, and how long it took to sell. So that people do know in the reselling community what sells. The other reason why I love watching sold videos is different people in different states have different brands that do well for them. And when you buy boxes online, there is a chance that you could get those brands in those boxes. This is another reason why I enjoy buying boxes from people who have different states than I do, because there are so many brands that I don't have access to where I am. When I watch sold videos, I learn so much about brands. What is selling better for them now? And some other people, some brands do sell better than others, right? But you don't know unless you watch the videos. You also see what it's sold for. There are a lot of brands right now that are not doing very well. They were doing really well 12 months ago. And there are some brands, guys, that were not doing well 8 or 12 months ago that are doing well now. I'm definitely noticing that Old Navy is coming back. Some of the mall brands are coming back. Now, granted, on mall brands, I've even been seeing Forever 21 selling on lives, you guys. Forever 21 is selling on lives. Loft is selling on lives. You see other mall brands that are selling on lives. And I've even seen some people doing sold videos where on platforms they are selling. Granted, they're not selling for $25, $30, $35, $40, no. But if your cog is only between $1 to $3 and it still sells for $12, $10, you're still doubling and tripling your money on an item. And I know some people say that it's not worth their time to list those items. You have to definitely decide for your business model if it's worth it for you. If your cog is that low, it may be worth it for you to regain the money back from that box instead of driving all the way over to the style encores and all that. If that works better for you, I don't have that ability. Some of us who don't live close to those stores or don't have those stores at all, it's better for us to just go ahead and list it, take that couple minutes to put it up and then cross post it, and get that double or triple or money back on those items that only cost us $1 to $3. So yes, I love seeing sold videos because I love learning new brands. I love seeing what it sells for. I love seeing what their cog was, where they got the item. There's so much information. I'm still learning brands, you guys. I'm still learning the changes of what brands are and what they're selling for now, what they used to sell for, or if things weren't selling well before and now they're coming back into season. So I definitely think that watching sold videos is really, really important. And if you are a reseller and you didn't typically do sold videos, I encourage you to go ahead and put some out there and see what kind of response you get from it. Because I know I glean a lot from it. I love watching them. It benefits my business, and I do hope that me doing sold videos for you all is a blessing and a benefit to you guys. Okay, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I appreciate you all. We have more. I'm going to be posting another video about actually items for sale on YouTube like I did last week. I'll be posting that in the next day or two. And we've got some more unboxings coming up and other content, you guys. Stay tuned. Thank you again so much for being here with us. And guys, until next time, be productive, and we'll see you later.